Life sure moves at a different pace on the farm, but we're glad to have you come for a visit. And everyone who does come to see us always leaves with a happy tale.
Hi there, my name's Luke. I live here on Happy Tales Farm. Thanks for coming to visit. I'd like to show you a little bit about what we do here. It's a family-owned farm that really is just a hobby for us, but we love it. And when you tune into our channel, you might find out something new or something you could use in your own life about how to enjoy some of what God has given us. So I'm just going to today introduce you to a couple of my real babies, a couple of my most treasured assets here on the farm. Come with me. I want to introduce you to a girl named Shine and her boyfriend. Now, if you listen closely, you probably hear she makes a really funny noise. You hear that noise? There she is. She's a 6-year-old emu, and she is a sweetheart. And you see that little fella right behind her? Just behind the fence here? His name is Scotch. He's her boy. They are buddies. Hey there, buddy. Hey, bud. What you doing? Give me a little love here, huh? He's a good boy. These guys are amazing in so many ways. Take a look at just those feet. Look at them feet. Are they something else? And you can see there, her little arms sticking out. They use those arms to just balance themselves, but honestly, they're kind of goofy. But if you look over here, you'll notice we got a fence here. That's because on this side of the fence are 2 other emus. Now they're not mean, they're friendly. This guy right here, let's see, that's the girl. Her name is Moon. You can tell she's a girl by they have this extra little bit of feathers that hang below their chest, and of course they make that signature drumming noise. Also their feathers a little more gloss to them, kind of glossy like. This is a boy. His name is Barley. Come here, boy. He's super friendly. But the reason that we have them separated is because when we introduced Barley and Scotch, who were 2 young males, they were only about, well, they weren't even a year old. They were perfectly fine until he got a little more mature, and Barley decided he wanted to become friends with that little girl right there. And him and Moon have become a couple. And when they became a couple, he decided he did not want to have Scotch anywhere near his girl. And they started to fight, so I had to separate. Let's just take a look at their baby pictures. Been separated for a couple years now, and apparently Scotch, who's walking away right now, and Shine, who's standing right over here, have become happy. They've become a pair of their own. And you know how I know it? Take a look down here. Look at this. This only happens in wintertime. Look at that baby right there. It's like an emerald jewel. That is an emu egg. Look at the size of this thing. It's heavy. Ooh, it's kind of warm too. It's pretty fresh. Isn't that beautiful? That is amazing. Look at the colors on that. One of these emu eggs, I don't know how much, I never really weighed it, but I've broken it open already. And when you do, it's about the same amount of egg in there as a whole dozen chicken eggs. Isn't that amazing? This is just something else. I love just finding these things. Now she'll lay one egg every 4 or 5 days, but only in the winter time. It starts in December, and usually if we get a little spike in the weather, it must get the hormones going or something, then she'll lay another egg. And then come around spring, March, middle of March, no more eggs. I've tried incubating them, haven't had any success yet, but they're very young still. So I don't know, it could be. Maybe one of these days we'll be able to have some babies with the emus as well. But for now, what we're waiting on is springtime. We get a lot of other babies. And I'll just give you a little quick view. I'm here at my little section of our farm where we have some horses. You can see right there is little Biscuit. He's a mini horse. You can probably see off in the distance there, we have 3 more horses, and there is a donkey, but he is over there sitting underneath a little overhang. He's just hanging loose. It's not a bad day. It's January and we got some decent weather, which is not always the case here in northeastern United States. The reason I stopped over here real quick is because, as you can see, their water bucket is low. Later on today I'll come on back and you'll notice right about there, okay, right there, that dubs as a farm stand, but I've been using it to hold grain so that I can give them their grain. I give them grain twice a day in addition to the hay that they're eating in that feeder I have there. So for right now, I'm just here to give them guys some water. And I have a hose here that actually runs some, it runs about 1,000 feet up to the house. I'm just going to let it slowly mist off like that. Let it run for a while, and I'll fill that thing back up before it freezes up again tonight. You see how there's a little ice in there? This thing will freeze, refreeze, thaw, refreeze. And you'll notice that hose, it goes down into that stream, underneath the stream, across the other side of the road, way up back there to the right, goes all the way up, and you can't even see it. It's about 1,000 feet up to our house up there. But right now I'm going to just give you a little clip of some of the different animals that you'll see. Not all of them, but a little clip of their different antics and how you might see them if you tune into our channel. And you'll see when you tune in that we treat our animals a little differently. We don't eat any meat on our farm, so none of these animals get eaten, but they still have a great purpose and can still be useful. Take a look at this little clip. I hope you enjoyed that little clip. Now I'm going to go over there and feed the horses their grain. If you want to come along, take a look. You'll see while I was standing here,
They all collected next to the fence there, but that's not where I feed them. Hang on.
You see that farm stand there? My daughter's going to show you what that farm stand can look like in the summer when my wife fills it with vegetables and fruit.
Welcome to Happy Tales Farm. We're open till dark every day. Today we have some nice lettuce, fresh picked. There's not that much of it, so come get it. We got some rhubarb, some zucchini, yellow squash, yellow string beans, some peppers, cucumbers, fresh garlic, large zucchini, candy apple white onions, some cabbage. We got some peaches, and these are delicious. We got some, patty pan squash, red tomatoes, yellow tomatoes, and even some cauliflower. So come on down.
But in the winter, it looks like this.
So we'll just take a little look here. You'll be able to see kind of what I do every day. This is every morning and every evening. At nighttime, I fill the grain up, one full bucket for each of them. Well, friends, this is about the end of our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit the like button. And at the end of the video, hit subscribe. You might enjoy the other videos we have. Next week, on Wednesday night, I'm going to release a video. And that emu egg I showed you today, I'm going to break that thing open. You'll think it's pretty neat, I'm telling you. And of course, we'll do some other stuff. I'm going to introduce you to the hardest worker you ever meet on any farm. You'll meet her next week too. So just want to mention, friends, that everything I talk about on these videos, I am not promoting my ideas in any way. If you think there's a better way to do something, by all means, I would be happy to see your comments on the bottom there. I'd love to hear what you think of, how I do things and what we do here. Please feel free to comment. I would appreciate it. And with regard to what I talked about today in our discussion, laying a hose on the ground to give horses water may not be suitable in all areas. Where I live in Pennsylvania, there's no code against it. It's a common practice on farms. We do use a special kind of hose, black farm hose. It has a special lining so that the plastic doesn't leach into the water for the horses. But if you're going to follow anything that I do, please check with your local municipality. Make sure that it's legal, it's up to code, and it's safe for wherever you are. So in closing, I'd just like to say, if you are in the Poconos in Pennsylvania, you're welcome to come visit. We'd be glad to have you. Please just give us a call, look us up on Facebook or on the internet, and give us a little notice or make an appointment. And just remember, every visitor to our farm leaves with a happy tale.
Well, friends, thank you for coming to visit our farm. I hope you enjoyed your stay. If you did enjoy it, please hit the subscribe button at the end of the video. And if you're ever in the Pocono Mountains in eastern Pennsylvania, look us up. We'd love to have you for a visit.